Greetings, fellow Xenogene warriors. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, episode 156, Complex Breeding. We extracted Great Intellectual with no... Oh man, I'm even keeping that too. So the Great Intellectual we had previous had floppy ears, right? And... Oh no, that was Great Medical. Sorry. The Great Intellectual we had before was paired with Poor Plants. So this is a good way to isolate Great Intellectual without pairing it with Poor Plants. I've just been riding the useful genes scan wave now. I'm all for it. It's been great. And yeah, that's a good baby gene implanter. Exactly. Hey, Office Viking. Thank you for the resub. I am doing pretty well. How about yourself? I wouldn't mind a little bit more sleep, but like, you know, I'm coping without it. For the most part. So I'm going to aim for 2 excellent hospital beds, and I'm just going to set it up to sort of streamline the hospital beds stuff. So like right when you enter, there is the 2 beds and the vitals monitor. Shelf full of wonderfully good drugs, which means the other beds will go like here and here. So I'll put one of the heaters down there, which means the door will go here and the vent will go to the right of the door. I even put extra vents. All right. Doubled in size. I would say that that's an improvement. I might have to reassess some of the other colonists, as I'm having mental breaks every now and then. And there's a lot better genes that I could probably give them. Just because I've been buying and scanning good stuff, I guess. So come on, Wendy. First try hospital beds. It's good. Whatever, I'll keep it. We're close enough to having good enough beds that it's not going to be that much of a problem if it's good over excellent. I just don't want to waste the steel and the components because it is a high steel and component cost. That's a really weird way to enter. considering this is a door. Body purist disgusted. The thing about that, Val, is like... if I take your nuclear stomach out, you kind of just die. I can't make you an organic one. I guess I could, like... try to buy... it's not... that's not solvable. I could remove it and then use heal serum, but I'm not doing that for a prisoner. And the other one was good too. Oh well. We tried for something better. We didn't get it. We do have a fair bit of eggs, so after the prison, I think I'm going to do a little bit more of the breeding process. Whatever happened to the dude I rescued? They must have left the math tile, but I didn't get rep credit because I was already maxed. Yeah, member exited healthy plus 12. Come on, firefighters. Thank you, Fangface. We're jetpacking in there. For right now, I am power up, meaning I don't need to use the backup batteries. Oh no, that's not true. Yeah, okay. Let's use the backup batteries because I do have uncontrolled mechs. Apparently, the first thing that ever goes down is the band nodes, just by chance. Alright, power's coming back on. Mini, you need new Cataphract helmet. And honestly, I'm just going to switch out your Locust Armor because your Locust Armor is pretty banged up too. Alright, sterile hospital, doubled in size. That should satisfy that goal. So work on breeding. The most important is probably Terminate's. So I'll have Terminate's sperm get used up. When he just so happens to be in the perfect spot for that. So Terminate crossed with pigskin. Unfortunately inherited pig nose. So let me open up the overlay. As you can see, we're trying to avoid pig nose. We're trying to avoid a lot of pig skins. But otherwise this would have been a 1, 2, 3. Which isn't great, but you know. An attempt was made. We'll have Terminate cross with the hybrids. Because that's probably the best possible cross. So Terminate stickiest. Forms a 1, 2, but with negatives, so that's a no. Terminate crossed with, who is this, Shell? So that's a 1, 2, 3, but with slow runner negative. Terminate has the slow runner? Yeah, okay. So that's a no. We'll try Terminate with Are my colonists ready? Yeah, so my colonists themselves are ready for egg extractions. So we'll do a female colonist egg extraction for those that are ready. So MIDI, Krieg. Oh no, Krieg is 1 hour cooldown. You have a royalty-only expansion. Are the other two worth getting? Check the reviews online. I'm not going to be able to make a decision for you. Do I think you're going to get bang for the buck out of them? I think so, but, you know, that's really for you to judge. I'm not even going to bother extracting Mass's eggs. They're just not worth it. Ooh, ouch. Tati is still practicing her medicine. And, decided to cut your heart? Whoa. Okay, there's practicing egg extraction, and there's the... I'm gonna stab your heart with a scalpel while I try to take your eggs. That is, well, that's a thing, I guess. There is bad at medicine, and there's Robert Liston level bad at medicine. All right, Krieg, I think your egg timer's up. Oh, also, Krieg, I think you need a, you probably need a stomach. Yeah, okay, so we'll do that as well. So extract egg and implant a nuclear stomach. Pretty much all of the colonists able and willing to, able to walk free need nuclear stomachs because they're very expensive to feed otherwise. And Krieg is the only one that didn't have one. I think. Yep. So that just flew under the radar for me. So Rogi, you have a 5-hour timer. And as soon as Rogi's 5-hour timer is done, I think that's the only one that hasn't been harvested. Oh, Dave has not. Yeah. So Rogi is the only one. Dave just got queued up. So now, trying to hybridize Tribunate, Dirtmole, with the colonist eggs. So here's one attempt. This is a 1, 2, 3. It's not a terrible specimen for a 3. It has the unique Dirtmole Dark Vision and the unique fur skin. I think I'll set the threshold at 4 though. I'll try for 4s unless it's a rare underrepresented. Although I would say that Dirtmole in general is rare and underrepresented, so in this case I'll keep it. Alright. So that's Vendetta Tribunate. And it is a viable colonist candidate with both fur skin and dark vision and also strong melee damage. So here's a Frosted Truminate, and it's a 1 with Slow Runner. Throwing that straight into the trash. Or rather, giving it to some other faction. Right, dude? Yoda likes to gift eggs to other factions. So Krieg and Robot. It will get the sperm samples as well. So here's Krieg. This is just a dirt mole. That's really strange. So this is also worth keeping. Well, no, it didn't keep the horns off of Krieg, so I'm gonna toss it. But that specimen is like, I think what Guero is. I'd have to double check, but it looks exactly like Guero. So this is Fast Wound, Melee, and Dark Vision. And if we take a look at Guero, Fast Wound, Melee, Dark Vision. Yeah, this is just a Guero clone. With blonde hair as well. I think Guero also has blonde hair gene and black hair gene. And this has blonde hair and dark brown hair. Man, this is so much a Guero clone. It is weird that it's not related to Guero at all. It's uncanny. But it's a good indicator of how far we've come, where we kept Guero at one point, but we're not even keeping Guero clones, as it is not as useful as it was to us. Your human daughter human died. Which is why you went on a mental break. Was your daughter even human, though? I don't even know. Where is human? I vaguely remember your daughter not being human. No, your daughter was human. Your human daughter human. Died. So confusing. Alright, is this the last egg? Robot Truminate? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And no disqualifiers. Keep it. Truminate's already on his way to becoming fairly represented in the gene pool here. We have tons of other eggs, though, so I'm going to need to address that. So I think the easiest way is for me to pick a particularly high percent. You know what I might do? Is I might actually just... No, not this time around. So I'll just pick a male in the colony that has a decent genetics and have them fertilize a mass attempt. So I think this time around I will get Lilin to mass fertilize prisoner eggs other than pigskins. To try a Lilin cross with others. Because Lilin is just a perfectly filtered pigskin with none of the negative pigskin genes, and that's actually hard to come by because pigskins have 3 genes I'm trying to avoid. I'll even do Val too. Alright, let's open up the overlay and start to analyze. So this one looks pretty useless. What I'm considering as a good outcome is for the egg to have Lilin's 2 pigskin stomachs and then whatever cross we're doing with. So a viable candidate for impids, for instance, would be horns plus 2 stomachs. Right. So if these eggs don't have horn plus 2 stomach, like this has missing all 3, it's worthless. It also has cold weakness. So this is worthless. Only has 1 of the 2 stomachs. This has 1 of the 2 stomachs, no horns, worthless. 1 of the 2 stomachs, no horns, worthless. And 1 of the 2 stomachs, no horns, worthless. Alright, so none of the impids worked out. What about wasters? So what would be viable here is 2 stomachs plus super immunity with no gaunt head. And that wasn't the case there. Super immunity but no stomachs, so worthless. We have 1 stomach, no super immunity. We've got 2 stomachs, no super immunity with gaunt head, so worthless. And super immunity, 2 stomachs, no gaunt head. This is worth keeping. So it's got the pigskin's digestion, the waster's immunity, with no disqualifiers for colonists. So we do have 1 good egg so far. Low, was it, what, this one? This is the Raz Lil. Yeah. So low, haul that. So this is Neanderthal cross. Robust digestion. So for Neanderthals, we want cold tolerant. That would be the... Yeah, neither of them are cold tolerant. So forget that. Now with Dirtmoles, this one's worthless. Alright, next will be the Edikins. So it will be stomachs plus fur skin. That's the threshold. So this is fur skins, no stomachs. Oh, misclick. This is fur skin, 1 stomach, so that's no. It is really hard to click the eggs here. This is nope. I think there's like an egg underneath the pile. Yeah, there it is. Bella Rosalyn. Bella Rosalyn is viable. It's 2 stomachs, fur skin, robust, but with slow wound healing. So I don't think I'm going to choose it because of the slow wound healing. Again, this is true of this one as well. 2 strong stomachs, fur skin, strong melee, which would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. But then slow wound healing pulls it down to what I'm going to count as 3. All right, we're done in that room, and there's no viables. Oh, I missed one, or from Cowkirk. And then I'll double check it because it was really messy to try to click on them. So fur skin, 1 stomach, slow wound healing, no stomachs. 2 stomachs, fur skin, but slow wound healing. 2 skin, fur skin, but slow wound healing. Okay, so yeah, none of the Edikin were successful. And last but not least, the attempt with Val, which is super immunity, but only 1 of the 2 stomachs. All right. Lillian, your job is over. There's still some extra eggs. So there's this sperm sample that can cross with Mitty. So actually, Lillian, Low, you're nearby. Low, go fertilize that. Then we've got Dave's egg over there. And then, Krieg. Krieg needs egg extract. No, it wasn't Krieg. It was Rogi. So Triminate and MIDI cross. It's worthless. Oh, holy hell. That's a lot of Megasloth. Need to make some room for that. I knew that we were butchering up a lot of them, but didn't realize it was gonna, like, go everywhere. So, Rogue, you're waiting on egg extraction, and you were the last colonist. That needed it. So then we have a baseliner egg there from RMO's, a baseliner egg here from Kath, and Dave's egg. And I'm making some additional shelf space for the regular meat as well. Shellbell is male and will be imprisoned and then a sperm extracted for further attempts. No. And then we also have Rogue's egg. So we have Dave's egg and Rogue's egg, which are the last two. Rogue's probably not going to be a terminate cross because Rogue's already a dirt mole. So Rogue, I can... just try to fertilize with Lilin. So pigskin, dirt mole hybrid here. It's so very worthless. And then Dave's egg. What are you, Dave? I forget. You are a dirt mole pigskin cross. So I'm going to have Jack fertilize that one, because Jack is Neanderthal, so that will be pigskin dirt mole Neanderthal hybrid, and it's probably going to be worthless. It is. I mean, it's a viable colonist candidate, but like, it doesn't have enough genes to be worth keeping. I believe that's all the eggs that we have at the moment, other than the baseliners. So we're done on that front. That's a lot of, how many eggs was that just now? 30? Not bad. 31, actually, if you count the one I kept. It was pretty quick for 31 eggs. Yeah, that wasn't too cumbersome. Looks like we also just got a batch of hops and psychoid. I think I'm going to allow Kath and Wendy to make tea. I don't have a lot of good cooks, so... Wendy's actually just been smoothing the floors. I should reduce that. Let's have you come up here and make some tea. No, where is the... Oh no, the psychoid didn't. It was the hops that finished. Okay. And this is any human of skill level 5. Hey, Smexy, thank you for the resub. Which really just comes down to Kath. So I'm going to allow Wendy to make hops. And we're just going to drop them on the floor. So we can have a batch of beer. It also wouldn't be a bad idea for me to add some additional heaters in this room, because this room is a little cold. In fact, the farms are as well. Oh, that's a nice looking sculpture. It's what, like a skull on a spike? Yeah, the art sculptures are a forever bill for whenever Bryzit has downtime to just make art. His art skills, not climbing very fast, but it's something for him to do in his pastime. Well, Wendy worked pretty fast and ended up with a bunch of hops. So we do have sort of like 2 casks full. I have another nano. I'm going to make a gestation processor. I'll just have Wendy make that real quick. And then the other nano for repair speed, I don't think I really have use for. I could start to give it to Lo so that Lo can repair up stuff. Or Wendy. I could give it to Wendy too, I suppose. So I'll have her make another repair probe too. I haven't been treating Wendy as a mech bot controller, but like she could be. There's no reason for her not to be. So gestation processor is going to go to Lo, I think. Yeah. And the repair probe will go to Wendy. Pilgrims have arrived. A group of children. Are they even going to make it to my door? They might actually freeze to death. Negative 22, negative... Yeah, they might actually freeze to death. We'll see. We might end up with some flash frozen veal. Kidsicles. No, they might make it. Literally, one's name is Dumpling. If you didn't want me to eat you, you sure didn't pick a good name to discourage my predilections towards human meat. Or human-like meat. Will they give me another Doomsday Launcher? That has been the pattern. That would be pretty funny. Just keep gifting me explosives. I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't say no. So I got some additional heaters in the farm. It's cold, but it's not cold enough to slow down the growth rate. Just checking the other farms. The other farms are fine. It's this main room, because this room is huge. This room is enormous. Look at the total volume. If I wanted to chop up the room a little bit, I could actually do that. Which wouldn't be an entirely terrible idea. Put a wall here and enclose it. With a door, like forced open door. So I'm gonna do that. Is rescuing people who worship her in character for Wendy? She doesn't care. People come and go. She's not, like... If these people that came to worship were dirt moles, she might just abduct them, but they're pigskins and baseliners, and she doesn't really have need of pigskins and baseliners, especially those that are underage, because she would need to grow them for them to become genetically useful, up to 16, because you can't extract eggs or sperm out of children. So it's not really, yeah. The TLDR is, yeah, if they were 16 years old, she might abduct them if they were useful. But she's very much a pragmatist, so if it serves her in some way to abduct them, she would. But otherwise, she just doesn't care. I like how the little one's sitting on the throne. Like, ooh, it's fun. They're actually blocking the meditation spot. That's pretty funny. So we have a little bit of downtime right now. I might reassess some of the genomes. So let's take a look at mass. What is currently implanted in mass could be better, so let's do that. Mass. Oh my god, where are you? Here you are. You've got strong immunity, robust. That's it. So we're going to give you dead calm, kind, reduced pain, dark vision, elongated fingers, and then super fast wound healing, very fast runner, very happy. And then we'll try to pay for that. Oh, maybe gray eyes with dark vision. Oh, quick study too. All right. It's going to be really expensive to try to pay for that. But I'll try. So, psychically dull. Awful plants. Awful cook. Awful mine. Awful art. I'll get rid of the awful plants because it's duplicate. Poor construction, awful intellectual. And then I might need to get rid of... I kind of like the very fast runner, though. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to phase out sun sensitivity out of their genome, if I can help it. Because I've found that it is often the cause of mental breaks. And it would be best if that didn't constantly reoccur. I'm very close to being able to afford this. I could do very unattractive. Oh, awful animals. That's an obvious one. Because she is a guide. Awful social doesn't make sense. And because she's a shooter, awful shooting doesn't make sense. So if I gave you... I only need one -1. So we're so close. Or I could get rid of, like, reduced pain. Or I'll get rid of elongated fingers. So this is Mass's genome. Not bad. So you're picking up very happy, quick study, very fast runner, super fast wound healing. I mean, that's pretty good. All right, and then we'll also do Bryzits again. Because I think I can do Bryzits better. No, I can't. I don't think I could do Bryzits better. Let's do... Lows? Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch, April 30th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigo,